Hey guys, name's Fen, playing some Broken Triad. Silent Disease asked, what happens when you mess up the second and third puzzles? So, just a little demonstration here. If you step on the wrong tile here, it disappears and you fall through, and you die. And... if you get this wrong, nothing happens, it's just... the door doesn't open and you just have to start the sequence over from the start. So that's that. So hey guys, again, this is where I normally say my intro, but not this time. So, last time I was in the museum and got told that I couldn't do a thing. Oh, there's that funny buzz sound. Wrong. You can't do it. A little spider thing with like a wheel and then legs like... such a cute robot. Oh man. Anyways, I can't do anything with that machine as of yet. Oh, that's the control room, in case you didn't know. Whoa. There is some reasonable traffic in this area. So, yes.
Something there?
Fortunately, I can stand
looks like it's peaceful
here,
again.
and he won't even notice, even though he totally should. He even gets bumped aside by me.
What?
Careful. There are bound to be some traps around here.
Seems clear.
Ah, yes. The joys of ghosting in a heavily trafficked area, but you know, I'm still gonna do it because I kinda like doing it. So, that guy, it's funny, he just... the AI settings are a fascinating mystery to me. I've never played with them and discovered, like, you know, you think, oh, there's 3 alerts and that's it, but no, AI have all these different sensitivities, and I don't really know how they're supposed to be tuned, but, make for some very infinite possibility type gameplay.
Who's that?
He's back already? Are you serious? Wow. That was odd.
Was something just there?
Oh, there's that guy.
Nothing
Okay,
there.
well,
Weird.
oh, yeah, I'm concentrating a bit here. Alright. So, yeah, okay, that guy goes downstairs. I'm in here for a particular... oh, yeah, you know what? I'm not even going to bother with this room right now. I don't need to be in that room quite yet. Deirdre, do you have any idea where the Hammerites have gone? A new white cathedral is currently closed for renovations, but the entire place looks completely deserted. Director Wilkerson wants me to find a priest who can put Brother Reginald to rest. Also, have you noticed Sheila acting a bit weird lately? I first thought it's simply stress-related, but by the way she looks around all the time and how she's startled by anybody entering her office, I get the feeling she's afraid of something. Maybe we should talk to her? Henry. Sir Henry MFer. But that's not where I want to be now. Where is it? I know you're over there, guy. Yes, this museum is a lot of, like...
someone there.
walking around and avoiding controls, and
Anyone there?
and everybody loves reading in this game, right? Mean. Okay, can't get out there yet. To the guard personnel, the audio lock next to my office is a mechanism to open the door, not a musical instrument for anybody to play on. I prefer memorizing a melody rather than a number combination, and that's why it was installed. Please refrain from any attempts at arranging compositions in front of my office. Thank you, Director Wilkerson. Oh dear. To everyone, it has once again come to my ears that several misguided individuals believe there is a hidden emerald room in this building. I'd like to make it clear once and for all that no such thing exists. We renovated the whole place, for heaven's sake, and if there were a room like this, we'd have found it years ago. Director Wilkins. It's Kristen. Oh well. Merchant correspondence. Oh boy. Well, it's not that bad. This is a partial transcription of a correspondence between two sailing merchants written about 60 years ago. Geoffrey, as promised, I shall recount the amazing discovery I made last September. Even though I can describe the island and its inhabitants in great detail, I am unable to tell you how we got there. All I know is that it happened a few days after we had started our journey back from the west. The crew grew increasingly restless, and it wasn't long that we discovered the white squid had gotten far off course. Needles no longer pointed north, and even the star's position seemed to have changed. Although I tried telling them otherwise, the crewmen became convinced that there was a curse on our freight. There was talk about throwing everything we had acquired overboard, but before the situation could escalate, a cry came from the crow's nest. Land was in sight. We rowed to shore, hoping to find some indication where in the Great Western Sea we were. With its steep cliffs and craggy mountains, the island was likely an eroded remnant of a long-dead volcano. We left our boats at a picturesque beach where a dirt track wound its way through exotic vegetation. The path led us to a glade where we discovered structures that couldn't be mistaken for anything else than human-made huts. Imagine our amazement when we realized that this uncharted piece of land was inhabited by what appeared to be at first sight a primitive race of people. Primitive, eh? They don't have them televisions and radios. They walked around bare-chested, wearing variously dyed loincloths, and their skin was almost as dark as that of the men sailing the southern seas. Lucky for us, they were very welcoming and friendly. So we enslaved them and... oh, never mind. Although nobody of my crew could speak their language, the natives grasped fairly quickly that we were merchants from a faraway land. Alas, being no seafaring folk, they couldn't aid us in locating their island on any of our maps. However, they made us understand somebody else could be of help, and motioned us to follow them into the city. And what an astonishing sight that city was! We could hardly believe that these people had managed to build such impressive and richly decorated monuments out of stone. As we walked past those massive buildings, I noticed that some of the wall ornaments looked oddly familiar to me, but at that time I dismissed the notion as a trick of the mind. I made a drawing of one particular structure we passed that looked like a holy icon or altar. I enclosed it within this letter. Note, a facsimile of the mentioned drawing can be found at the end of the transcription. All the architectural marvels were forgotten when we got to see the sheer amount of riches just lying around. Even common drinking cups were made of gold, not few of them adorned with large gemstones. The last missing pages of this transcript are missing. Okay, well, that's fine. Oh, that's just fine. Say it once, say it twice. Take a chance and roll the dice. I don't think there's anything dark in this room. Okay, well, he's going that way. That's pretty great. Okay, that's the director's place. Again, I don't need to be there quite yet. Okay, so here's one use for this staff. If I can... come on.
Who's there? Hey!
Damn it. Unfortunately, I have it on some authority that the staff alerts everybody. So, out you go, Mr. Brain Damaged. But I'm not brain damaged. You really do walk into these things, don't you, Baldric? Unfortunately, you get no crosshair or anything, because... oh ho! No emerald room? Well, that isn't that interesting. Henry, once and for all, it does not matter if Brother Reginald is harmless or not. How do you think Inspector Swan is going to react if he hears about a ghost waltzing through the museum at night? Instead of a recommendation, we'd get a closing order. I thought they'd taken care of Brother Reginald 20 years ago, but his recent appearance proves otherwise. Now, get me a Hammerite priest and tell him one of his dead brethren still thinks he has to keep watch over Lord Raglan's crypt in the cemetery. We spent a lot of time and money to raise the security system into a class of its own. Need I remind you that without the burglar-proof reward, management won't be able to sell the Harrogate? Director Wilkerson. Oh, really? Sheila, since you didn't show up for work today, I'm just leaving you this quick note. Because of last Friday's incident, we moved the horn, as you suggested. It's now hanging above the sleeper, where it can't be reached by any more jokesters who might be tempted to play it. They didn't get a single tone out of it anyway. That thing must be clogged with dust. Director Wilkerson bumped into me today when he stormed out of his office. He didn't bother apologizing. Instead, he asked me in a perfectly serious tone what the name of his wife was, as if I was keeping track of his private life. Before you know it, he'll ask us to remember his wife's birthday and their wedding day, too. Oh, and did you know he wants to get rid of Brother Reginald? I'll see you when you come back, Deirdre. Alright, so now...
Empty. Empty. Empty.
Empty. Empty. So anyway, you have to like this, but... Oh, really? Oh, man, that's no fun. Oh, yeah. You've just disabled Ned and made the game unwinnable. For you, unfortunately, this means... failure! You've played yourself into a dead end.